Ben Brown, Evolution Martial Arts and Sparks Nevada with Jared. We're doing mount escapes. The most fundamental escape, in my opinion, is the knee elbow escape, okay? So just like any other mount escape, it starts with the framing of the hips. And then the idea is I want to get my leg, the opposite leg of the frame, outside of your leg. So we go from side control to mount. First thing I do, I'm framing immediately. This is my favorite frame. I see this frame, you can do this frame. For a knee elbow escape, this is good because I need to get on my edge. So I need to get on the edge, and you can see my hips affected your hips because my frame kept your hips where I want them to be. Now, the idea is to get this leg, the one opposite the frame, which it doesn't make sense to do this leg. Although I saw some people trying that in class. It's just a little confusion. But this leg, under his leg, I want to touch my knee to my elbow on the other side of his leg. The vulnerable place on your leg is under your ankle because we're not flat, right? So there's a few ways I can do this. But like using my hips will make this a little lighter. I can also just use this hand to lift like that. Sometimes I do a combo, but I can also scoop it with my other foot, or I'll do like a little bit of both. And now, elbow inside, and I slide my knee to my elbow. This is the hardest part, most important part. Now, I want to hip out into this open space that got created by all this. And this is the part that I see people mess up a lot. They abandon this underhook. It's okay. You need this underhook. This underhook is freeing my hips to go out here into where?
Open space.
Into open space. All escapes are hip escapes at their core. If I don't underhook here, you're just gonna, even if I get my leg out, you're flattening me. So I got the half guard, but I'm flat again. I gave up my hip freedom because I let you take this underhook. So when I get to here, I keep this underhook and then I hip out. I turn on my side here and I'm hipping out. Okay, I have options here. I can just go to a classic, any kind of half guard stuff. This would be my favorite. Build a base, turn this way. See how I'm controlling his leg, I'm turning his hips that way, head in there. This is the thing I do 90% of the time, okay? Another kind of classic way to go, and you'll see he'll go mount. I go frame, very quickly. I'm already in half guard, okay? I underhook here, I hip out. Let's turn this way. So, now I'm gonna do the opposite thing on this side. Knee to elbow. Then I'm gonna hip out that way. Close guard. Okay? Whatever. We do jujitsu from there. So, scoot that way for me. Once you understand the movements, you stay there. You can do this as a solo drill. So I got mounted, I messed up. I'm not gonna let you get high mount. Frame edge. See this leg? This is what we were talking about in class.
Yeah.
This is that thing that once you did it, you got out.
Yeah.
So I'm here, straight leg, frame, right? However I do it. Here, sometimes you can just slide under. Under, hip out. Right? Hip out, hip out. So it's kind of this drill. See how it's just my shoulders on the mat? I'm not dragging my back on the mat. Here, 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 always underhooks. Here, here, that's the drill. That's like a little solo drill you can do. You've never done this, I'm gonna have you do it. So lie down. Imagine you just got mounted. Frame. Straighten that way. Yes! That's the thing. Yes! And then hip out the other way with an underhook. And then hip out the other way with an underhook. And then hip out with an underhook. That's the drill, dude. The way to use these videos, ideally, is you come to the class. I wrote everything down on the board. Take a picture. I'm just saying how to get the most out of this.
Of course.
And then go home and that night, the same night as class, watch the video. Go, oh yeah, that's right. That's that detail. Or if you miss class, at least you know what we did, so when you come back, you have an idea what's going on. And I repeat this stuff about every 8 months to a year. Okay? Or even better, do what you do, which is go in your garage on the mats you have and practice this stuff with your son or whoever.
Because I'll forget it if I don't.
Of course you will, because the only person that really knows this in this room is me. And even I have to refer back to my own videos sometimes. Like, there's a lot.
Yeah.
But once you understand the principles, everything fits in really well. So that's knee elbow skate. We'll do it one time at a little more of a realistic pace. So go mount. Immediately, I'm already into it. See? Close guard. Right? Right, and then we can keep going. Yeah, man, yeah. That's it. That's it. Knee elbow escape. I don't say this very often. You need to know this. If you're wanting to get good at jiu-jitsu, you need to know a knee elbow escape from mount. If my explanation is not doing it enough for you, go find someone else. You can look up knee elbow escape on YouTube. Tons of stuff will pop up. Lachlan Giles, Jiu-Jitsu. Jordan teaches Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, everybody who puts videos up will probably have a video on this. And I do that. I want to see what other people say. So, do you feel like you got better at that today?
Yes, sir.
I watched it. Good job.
Thank you.